Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ACL 2K Series. I'm in Maniac, joined by Mikeser, and Mikeser, we are getting all kinds of COD action.
Yeah, and I mean, we're starting up with S&D Warhawk up next. These two teams have already started off strong. Specifically, the team of Citadel. I mean, they towered through that domination game, and I mean, S&D, the team of Alumni, really need to answer back.
They really do, and like we discussed this at the end of the last game, Citadel really walked away with it, especially, it started in the second half, you know, they really came out very strong, and they got the triple cap there, and they were holding it for quite a while. We saw Alumni able to come back with a flag, but it just wasn't meant to be. Citadel walked away with it, and looking very, very strong. Now, let's not rule out Alumni. They were putting some nice shots out, they were able to get some team cohesion through, especially the first half. I think the jitters got to them in the end, and Citadel were really pushing it home. They had a great attitude, as you saw towards the end of the map. And look, but we are going into Search and Destroy, a totally different game type, you know, no spawns here, with, well, no respawns, I should say, on Warhawk, you know, not really a similar kind of map, pretty big as well, but S&D, totally different game, and Alumni, I think where it counts, they could probably come together. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm actually thinking Citadel to take it out quite convincing. As much as I like to see a blitz just from the from their performance over on the overall domination map, then coming into this S&D, I know some of their players are strong in this variant as well. So I'm thinking they can take it out in a 2-0. But that being said, I'm not ruling out the Alumni team.
Wishful thinking, mate. Wishful thinking.
I am thinking that they can at least bring out a couple of strong rounds for themselves, and I really will be glad if they do prove me wrong.
Well, look, if Alumni are able to come back and clutch this game by some miracle, we're going to be seeing Blitz on Freight, easily one of my favorite game types. So personally, I'm hoping to see it, and we'll see our first decider here on the stream today. But let's see what's going to happen first. We do see Spartan here for this squad of Alumni, able to get the plant down here on this B plant. It is currently a 1v3 situation. Make that none versus 3. As we do see Alumni able to get the first point here. So look, I can hope and I can dream, and dreams may come true. Yes, Mike Star.
Yeah, they started off strong. I mean, Spartan, he's got a plant, he's got 2 kills, you got Blaze and Azealia on 1 kill each, and Axie the only one to pick off the kill for his team. That being said, they're on the attack now, and we're now just cycling through. You have a Remington and an MTAR, and we see another MTAR and a scope out for Rixie. 2 players actually on this A side. He's going to miss it horribly there from that scope, but there's still the players looking like, look, they've rotated down. They with 1 player shooting 1 bullet, they started this rotation. B is basically empty.
It really is here, which is quite interesting. And now we're going to be seeing the likes of Royd from Team Citadel able to push out through the smoke here, and he's just going to be getting the nice little position here around the corner. He would have been tagged there, and Mufasa in the background getting the stab on Rixie. So that's Rixie being dropped. Now he's going to throw out the smoke here, able to make a move on the B plant. Now let's see if he can get it down. He is in a 4v3 situation. However, that's really not going to really say anything, but 2v4 is. And make that a quick return here by Axie from Team Citadel. He tries to get another kill out, but Spartan's going to shut it down. Nibble, the only one alive here for Citadel. He was able to get 1 kill. However, that is all of Citadel down, and we're going to be seeing Alumni able to get the defuse here. They're going to be going up here in this map 2-0 Mikestar. I'm pumped. Let's see it.
So am I. I mean, they're just proving me wrong. Round after round, 2-0 currently is. 2 players still on the team of Alumni yet to die. You've still got donuts there for Rixie as well, and I mean, they've started off really strong, but it's all about keeping it going. We saw this last series as well. You know, you got to note it was 2-0, and then they lost it from there. They only got a total of 3 rounds at the end of the map. So we'll see if they can keep composure and keep it going strong. They're sending all 4 players to this B side, and the team of Citadel, they've already got players over on loading. One's going to be in post as well as he turns around. There we go. The first kill of the round goes in favor of them. Azealia will try to get the nade out over into loading there. Will it pick off the tags? It should, but a little bit delayed to blow up, and it did bounce over to the other corner, so still he doesn't know anyone who's there. The player's poked, and it's a little bit too late for him at the moment for the first part. Nimble takes down 1, but he will get shut down by Mufasa. 2v3 situation right now as Blaze and Mufasa have to rotate around, pick up the bomb, or pick off a couple of kills.
That was a little bit of an unfortunate nade, that one you mentioned earlier, and look, that really became the end of this round here. However, who knows, we could be seeing a comeback here from Blaze. Not really feeling it, but still possible. He's the only one alive up against Axie and Rixie, so still a possibility here, and he's just chilling. He's got 30 seconds left, plenty of time still to make a move. That bomb is sitting over there, and he knows where it is. He's got to try and make a move under a lot of fire from the player up the back. He's going to jump out, spots him behind the Ute there, and no, it just wasn't meant to be, as Rixie gets the easy shots out and puts a point on the board for Citadel.
It's a point, but it's a lonely point at the moment. They still have quite a while to go, and I mean, I'm just thinking back that there is going to be a couple more of the alumni dominated rounds just from the way they've been going. But I mean, one round is definitely a great step, but Axie's got 4 kills. He's been that playmaker to push on down. I want to see if he can do it on this attacking round. Of course, Royd, he's been getting this bomb plant rather. He's only got 1 so far, but he's been playing that OBJ, but he's currently still on the donut. So he's either, it doesn't really matter too much if his teammates pick off the kills, but he needs to stay alive to help support them. As you're going to be seeing, Axie did get tagged. He's going to be pushing him down. One was at towers, but backed off out of there into medic. As you see them now pushing on down. 2 players actually going to be contested there on the left. You did see 2 players there now. Axie didn't seem like he did. He's going to be running past, trying to get these shots off. The player lands basically right onto him, lays on top like a hen, and there you go, the double kill happening. And no one even knew where Axie was due to that silencer.
That was ridiculous. I gotta say, I was trying to compose myself there and try not to laugh, because obviously, you can't blame the alumni squad with that silencer. You didn't know what was happening, smoke everywhere. But looking at Axie scramble for those kills, that was just really funny. But look, Citadel able to get that point there, and basically we just saw Alumni scrambled there. But look, nice work by Axie nonetheless. He is sitting 6 for 2 with a 4-point streak. So look, good luck to him. Let's hope he can keep that up. The scrambled kill's working for him. Back over now with the Alumni squad. They are on the aggression here. Spartan going OBJ. We're on with him at the moment. Might jump over to Blaze. He's running point here over back at the back of B, rather. And it looks like they are going to be rotating around here, Mike Stuff.
They are, and I mean, they wanted to go in for a Doom, scout out where the opposing players were, then rotate back. They've got the numbers, but they've got to be careful because one is at top drugs there. Blaze isn't going to be going through the alley anymore, and we'll actually swap over to the player that is pushing up. That is going to be Rixie. He's got the pistol out as he had the sniper as his primary, and unfortunately, he just really didn't have any good accuracy with that. The bomb will go down. 2 players left up for the team of Citadel. It's Axie and Nimble. The score is currently tied in terms of round count, but this is favorable for a alumni round as only Axie remains. He needs to go 1v4 clutch, and I mean, up against 4 players, the odds are really stacked against him. He's about to run into American. No players waiting for him. He'll get the first kill. He'll jump on out over into the bomb. The bomb's over into the corner where he can't spot it from the porter truck at the back there, trying to get those shots out. Of course, he still is rocking the silencer, but the nade will come in, take him down. And you see Blaze there, just complete control of that map, and they knew exactly where they needed to throw those nades and shoot those bullets, and they got that round for themselves, taking the lead back once again 3-2.
That was some nice work by Alumni net there. Now, I was feeling the player from Citadel. He got those shots out towards the player at the top, but he didn't get any tags out, unfortunately. So we're going to look here. It was just the break, and now we're going to be seeing the likes of Axie running up towards A here. Now, they are on the aggression. Rixie playing OBJ, going 2 for 3 at the moment. Mufasa and Axie respectively get dropped earlier. Now, Nimble and Rixie both here on the bomb. Now, Rixie does have to put the plant down. He is going to do that, and we see a couple of players towards the tank. They are going to be rotating to around towards them when they find out where they are. We're still in a 3v3 situation. Still, we just jumped over to Spartan from the team of Alumni. They're going to be looking towards America here. Now, they do have to go for the defuse. Only 30 seconds left. There's 2 players over there. He's going to get dropped very quickly by Rixie, so it's up to Azalea and Blaze at the moment. Azalea gets dropped, and Blaze follows him right after from shots out by Nimble. That was some nice work. Tied up once again here. Mike's a goal point for point here.
That's what we like to see in our S&Ds. I mean, you don't want to have just a one-sided game. You want it to be this close and hopefully see a round 11 at the end of it. That being said, I mean, I noted it before, but I got to note it again. I know you're doing the OBJ, but a donut this far into this game just doesn't cut it. Entering into round number 7 and still yet to pick off a kill. I mean, it is a little bit rough for him, but hopefully this round will change it. They've actually completely predicted this push here from them as they pick off a couple of kills. One's still going to be an American. 2 players jumped from Citadel. One's going to be Connections. 1 player left up, and that is going to be Blaze. And you're going to be seeing him look over into American here. The players do spot him, trying to contest. They actually jumped on back because they were afraid to die. But that quick round went in favor of Citadel. Now, for those who just missed it because it went over in a flash, they completely predicted both teams had sent 3 players out into that A-side area. They got the crossover to 1. They thought there was only 1 there, and then they crumbled from that stage on. Now the team of Citadel take the lead, but I mean, it was a great play there, but it was definitely well predicted.
I totally believe that as well. And if Citadel can now follow this up with a plan and take out this round, I think it's going to be all she wrote for Alumni, because that shut it down so quick there. I really think they need to bounce back here. So let's hope that they can. We are currently on with Nimble for the Citadel squad as Royd's gone in for the plant here on this A plant, and he's going to be putting that down. It does get down, so 45 seconds left here for the team of Alumni to shut this down. We're over with Nimble. We're going to jump over to Azalea for the Alumni squad, and he's pushing through here. He's looking down the back, making sure there's no flanks coming. There's a player out in front of him near America. Spots him, shots out, able to take down Roy. There's a player over on the far side, gets the two. No, he doesn't. Shutting me down in my tracks. Axie was able to shut down Zalia. Now it's up to Nimble, and Nimble versus Mufasa now. We've got, oh, sorry, and Spartan's still alive. Don't forget about him, with him at the moment, and that's all players down for Citadel. We're going to be seeing Alumni come back, and this is what I was talking about. This is what we're going to see. Azalea timed out. Hopefully he'll be coming back here, because this is an important time as the score gets tied up 4-4. We really need a player back here for Alumni. We really need him back, and let's hope he comes back for the beginning of the 9th round. Mikestar, it would have been magical. What's happening? Oh!
It's been so close here, and of course they will need to end the game to get him back in here. Unfortunately, that does ruin the streak that we had going. Could kill a little bit of momentum for them as well, because they do have to just be frustrated that the fact that their player timed out off such a great start there for them. It is 4-4. We do have a couple rounds left in this map, and it could be the overall decider here to determine whether they go on forward to a next map or whether that's it. But, I mean, it's just so close to tell. But we did have 0 kills, 7 deaths for Royd. 3 plants, though. He's been doing the OBJ. He's been putting it down every time it counts. But, I mean, his team really has been getting these kills. I mean, you had 9 kills for Nimble, 8 kills for Axie. They've been going off so far, and for the team of Alumni, they've all been sharing the weight around. It's been that close in this S&D in terms of these round counts. That's why it's 4-4.
Yeah, indeed. And just touching on Royd, great player. We've seen him play very, very strong previously, but, dropping that goose, even with 3 caps, when you look at the likes of Spartan, 7 for 4 with 2 caps to his name, I really think Citadel could probably have a little bit of an advantage here if he was able to get those kills out. But hey, who's to say if he did that they wouldn't get the caps? So things went down the way they did for a reason. So guys, what's going to be happening here is we're going to be trying getting our 4th player back for the Alumni squad. As Mike was just saying, they were trying to get the momentum back. Now, when we come back, it will start as a new round. However, it's going to be the first team to 2 points is going to be taking this out. And don't forget, we really need Alumni to win this if we want to go through to see our 3rd match, which is going to be Blitz on Freight. And we do see that he's back in here. We're trying to get this started right away. Now, look, let's touch on these players for a second. We saw them. I think it's fair to say that they were all playing relatively well. Alumni are really interesting to me because most teams you'll see when up against a stronger squad, when they lose the momentum, as Alumni did from that first round, you really see them kind of struggle. If they're able to get out of the gate, that's fine, which they did at the beginning of this map. However, it's bounced back and forth, but they're still seeming to be in there, Mike Style.
It does seem like they still have their confidence about them. I mean, one map isn't the end of the world, especially in a best of 3 environment. If they come back, there's so many teams that come back being 1-0 down, winning the S&D, winning the Blitz. It's either that they're not strong on domination, they're not strong on that particular map in general, or they just had a bad, sort of bad map, needed a little bit more of a warm-up for themselves. But this S&D, as you mentioned, it's been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They started off really strong, going 2-0, and then, they lost a couple of rounds here and there. Then it's been going back and forth ever since, no team's really gotten that 2-round advantage since then. We're going to be starting up 4-4 round count, and I mean, you mentioned the fact of the Alumni players, they've been getting these kills and they've been getting these plants down as well. So possibly that could make the difference. Of course, if it goes to an 11th round, it will go over through the maximum amount of kills. I mean, with the 0-7, it isn't looking likely that Citadel will get that defensive round. But that could make the difference if it goes to that 11th round.
It really could indeed. So look, if you've got to call it, make a call, Mike. So where's it going?
I'm feeling Alumni to take it out. I mean, I tipped against them.
You've switched.
Yeah, I tipped against them starting off into this map, but I definitely think that they've been playing well enough to sway my vote. So I definitely think a lot of others viewing this stream.
Well, my vote's gone for Alumni as well. I want to see a third game. If we do get to it, we're going to be seeing Blitz on Freight, easily one of my favorite game types. Guys at home, make sure you let us know what you think. First of all, make sure you're following at ACL Pro, the Australian Cyber League here in Australia, run the biggest and best tournaments in the Australian New Zealand region. And we are using the hashtag ACL2K for all of the updates from this tournament. So make sure you use that hashtag. Let us know who's going to win this competition. Oh, sorry, this series rather. Are we going to be seeing Alumni? Or is it going to be Citadel? Let us know. We're going to be getting this started very, very soon. As I said, Citadel and Alumni both looking strong. And we did see a player that was Royd from Citadel. Even though they were the stronger team, they took out the first map, going 0 kills. Now, all stats are reset, Meister. He might use that to his advantage.
That being said, they're not completely reset, because if it goes to the 11th round, it's totaled up all the amount of kills, and it does factor in. So we'll see if we actually get to that stage. But of course, I want to drop on in with the lagger, or the lag outer, as you know, you got him on your screens. They're not actually pushing forward too far aggressively. The bomb carrier is going to be over the antiques as well, whereas Citadel have pushed it up quite far, and actually picks off the first kill. They're taking down Mufasa. Of course, keep in mind, for those just tuning in, or for those who don't remember, it is 4-4 in the overall round count. From dropping one player early, then being able to get a couple more. There is one player right there, picks off a double. Rixie gets 2, and Royd will clean up the last one. So finally, he gets his first kill. 9 rounds into the game, after a restart, he picks off one.
Let's watch Royd in all his glory here as he gets his first kill of the map. That's what we love to see here. And he takes him down with a nice MTAR shot. So nice work there. Now the score is 5-4 here to Citadel. Citadel only need to take out one more round, and they are on the aggression here. Royd going to be running OBJ as per usual. Let's see if Royd can go large. However, we are with Azalea from the squad of Alumni. Now we're going to be jumping over to Citadel. We are with Royd, the man who finished off the last round there with a nice kill, and his only kill so far. Let's see if he can follow up with 2. I'm feeling you, Royd. He gets it. The rescuer as well. Going to throw the smoke out, trying to put this bomb down. Let's see if he can do it. If he does, don't forget, if they take out this round, they win the series, and they'll be going through to round 4 here of the ACL 2K. Before that happens, though, we see tags out by Nimble, able to take down Azalea, so he gets dropped. That's 2 down for this squad of Alumni. We're over in Citadel's territory as well, as Royd was taken down, but we do have Rixie, Nimble, and Axie all still alive. We're with Spartan from the Alumni squad. They have to make a move. There's a player around the corner. He's going to spot him. He does, but it's not going to matter as Axie takes him down. All up to Mufasa now. He's going to be running through here. He needs to get the defuse. 80 seconds left. Not going to matter, though, as Nimble gets the shots out, and that's all she wrote. Citadel able to come back and smash this Alumni squad in these 2 rounds.
The momentum just completely shifted from being on an even playing field, going round for round. That restart just shut down the team of Alumni's momentum coming into that next round. They were ending at a very strong round for themselves, and they're just going to close it up after this restart. That is going to be 6-4. That is going to be game, set, and match here for this series, as Alumni getting knocked out fairly early into this competition from round 3.
That was really unfortunate for the Alumni squad. I'm really feeling you guys right now. It still could have gone the way that it did with Citadel playing so strong, but I was feeling it after they came back there in that 8th round, you know, where they tied things up 4-4. So quite unfortunate. We're going to be seeing the Alumni squad eliminated. Citadel going through with their dominant performance, and we're going to be seeing some round 4 matches now, Meister.
We are, but just touching on the previous, I think I got to stop voting for teams, because every time I do, I swapped my vote and they instantly lost. So I think I should have stayed voting against them.
Stay true to yourself.
Yeah,
Come on, mate.
I think it will be better for the teams that way.
I think it might be, but look, I'm sticking with it. I was feeling Alumni. I was wrong, though. Citadel able to take that out. Our 4th-seeded team progressing further into the competition. They'll be going up against another team here in round 4. Don't forget, guys, make sure you're following us on Twitter at ACL Pro and following the hashtag ACL2K for all of the action here from ACL's 2K MLG variant tournament. I'm in Maniac, joined by Mike, so don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back.